So it has been 6 years since a video has gone up on this YouTube channel, and honestly, a lot of you might have just clicked on this by accident and don't even know who I am, what I'm talking about, what YouTube channel you've even stumbled upon. So let me backtrack a bit. My name is Carol Wright. I'm the founder and editor-in-chief of NYOTA magazine. NYOTA is a quarterly online publication that focuses on featuring emerging stars in music, fashion, and culture, and the publication has actually been around for 8 years. I started it when I was a senior in high school, and really, to give kind of the backstory there, I initially thought when I was 16, it was like the summer before my senior year, I was thinking, okay, I want to be a professional photographer. I want to have photo shoots frequently. I want to work with brands. And it was really one of those questions of how do I make that happen? And at the time, Instagram had blown up. I saw young people who were my age who were out living in California shooting for brands like Brandy Melville and like PacSun. And I was just curious, how do they get these opportunities? How does anybody take them seriously? What do you do? And so at the time I was reading a lot of magazines. I was starting to really read a lot of online magazines. And I thought to myself, if you create an online magazine, that's your way to build your portfolio. And then people will take you seriously and want to hire you as a photographer. And that's sort of where this all came to be. And from there, it was really starting to break down. Okay, great. You want to start a magazine. You want to have photo shoots, but what's in the magazine be about? Who should it feature? All of that is really, of course, important as you build something. And so I ended up trying to bring my older sister on board, and we decided to I knew that I wanted to have a music focus and kind of a culture focus in terms of actors, movies, all of that. And she was really into fashion, so she made sure we had this fashion element. And so it became this publication that focused on rising stars in music, fashion, and culture. And the rising star element honestly just came from me being tired of seeing the same people on every magazine cover. No shade to any major publications, it makes complete sense. But when someone has a big movie coming out, you're going to see them on the cover of Vogue. They might do something for a younger audience and be on the cover of Nylon. You might have seen them in Teen Vogue, and then they were also on Elle. And it was one of those things where I was thinking, okay, this is great, but what about the people who don't get that sort of publicity? What about the people are like, oh, they're too small to have a platform, they're too small to have a cover. How do they ever get the chance to have a cover if you always think they're too small? And so I really wanted to change that, and that's why NYOTA really has this focus on up-and-comers and really making sure people can become aware of these actors, singers, influencers, people who are definitely, you can kind of tell they're going to get big, but they just haven't hit it yet, and they need that publicity, they need that promotion to push them, to the next place. And so that's really where kind of NYOTA's mission came from, and the purpose of it kind of came into place. And so yeah, that's a bit of background kind of on that and how it came to be. And since that summer, and then it came out in the fall, that September when I was 17 at that point, first issue was live. Just been working on it, and it has grown and evolved in so many different ways, and it has continued to be a quarterly publication. We also came out with Star Power issues, which were these like mini issues that focused on one person that will come out in those sort of in between months when the quarterly issues weren't coming out. Taking a pause on that for now, but I think it was a really incredible kind of project to focus on for these past few years. We held an online, virtual conference during the quarantine period, just to give people, something to do, to be inspired, to hear from creatives, and, just figure out how you could still have a good time during like such a dark time. And also the focus of it was really to bridge gaps between, women of all age groups. And it really was an incredible way to connect during a time when a lot of people weren't feeling connected. And the publication has a website. We do features on there, digital covers. We had Miles Brown of Blackish, who was our really first digital cover, who also helped us really launch our site, which was incredibly exciting. And honestly, yeah, it's been a real journey, and I'm hoping that the YouTube channel can really take our readers and new readers on this journey with us and kind of show you what we're working on and why the work is so important. I really think that you should subscribe and be excited for what's to come, because of a lot of really great ideas and exciting things. Hope to post soon. And yeah, welcome to the channel and welcome to the world of NYOTA if you have never entered it. I hope you enjoy and take the time to really check out all the things we've been working on the past few years, read some interviews on the website, get an idea of what we stand for, and be a part of the group of people who really want to help up and coming artists have a voice and have a platform, because they deserve to have one. So thank you for watching. Again, hope you like and subscribe and get ready for more content.